back on the Arizona Trail. Doing a section hike. Plan to go, hopefully, 50 miles, starting at Kentucky Camp and ending closer to Tucson at Hope Camp. Day one, we have some blue skies and sunshine, but we also have snow showers and rain showers. And I'm out here with my hiking buddy Deb. And yeah, we'll see how this goes. Right out of the gate, I forgot my sub. We're starting late. We stopped for lunch, and I don't know, I think it's after 1 o'clock. So maybe we'll hike till about 5 before we set up camp. We shall see. Packing about the same amount of weight as I did when I started on the PCT, so like 26, 27 pounds, something like that. Mainly because you hike in the desert, you have to carry a lot of water. So it is okay. Climbing up Melendrez Pass. There's a car coming, or a truck, as it were. The weather has cleared up pretty nicely. It's cold and breezy. It's refreshing. I brought a couple of new pieces of gear for this hike. I'll show them to you when we pull over to camp for the day. Today's only half day. I may have mentioned that. hiking for, I think, like almost 2 hours. Deb said we started hiking around 2 p.m. I think it's maybe 4 p.m. And we're going to stop around 5 p.m. And yeah, we've already hiked more than 4 miles. I don't think it's gonna take too many days at all to hike 50. Our jumping off point was 50 miles from Kentucky camp. And all the snow, the sun came out, and a lot of it has disappeared already, except for like right around me. Snow. The views are quite beautiful. I heard somebody whistling, and it was that fella up there, trail named Goose. He's through hiking, and he's also through hiked the Pacific Crest Trail and the Pacific North Trail, PNT. I think that's what it is. Anywho, he started the Arizona Trail 3 days ago. And this is mile 80. So he is cruising. And it's so funny, right before he came up behind me whistling and told me his trail name, Goose, I was totally thinking about Top Gun and Maverick and Goose. How weird is that? Oh. All right, that fella in front of me is trail named Ludacris, and he goes by Luda, and he got his trail name because he started on the CDT in New Mexico, and it was his very first long trail. And the guy he was hiking said, "That's ludicrous." And that's his trail name. That's a good story. Lovely man from Colorado. Done hiking for the day. We stopped at about 5 o'clock. We started about 2 o'clock and managed to hike 7.5 miles, which is pretty good. And yeah, let me show you the 2 new pieces of gear that I brought for this hike. Right. So I got myself a sleeping bag liner. It's from Sea to Summit, and it adds 25 degrees of warmth, which will be good because it's supposed to be in the 30s tonight. And then my other new piece of gear is the Black Diamond Revolt Storm headlight, which you can recharge with a USB cable and a battery. But this thing, the battery on this will last 120 hours, which is more than enough for what my purposes are. So here's the campsite. Deb's camped over there. And inside that green tent is Ludacris, who I met earlier today on the trail. It's a pretty beautiful spot, close to a forest road. Oh, I got a new puffy coat that has a hood. So yeah, I'm gonna get in my tent and get warm. See you tomorrow.